Welcome to the boardroom. Let's meet the board members. Over here is my free board. I call it my free board because everything on here I got for free. Um, these trucks and wheels came out of a garbage find, and this deck actually, some artist dude gave it to the whole group. We got to draw on them ourselves, but I didn't epoxy it or anything, so it was just Sharpie. But that was fun. That was a free board. Here we have the Warble deck, um, the birthday board, happy birthday, from my Favorino, my girlfriend. Got the cool dual colored welcome grip tape. So this is like the best birthday card, birthday present. This board is kind of a mashup at this point. I like the shape of the deck and the size for it being like a campus cruiser, and then it came with blacksmith trucks, which I'd never heard of, but they seem decent. I don't really do anything with this board. It's more just for an extra one. It's got the riser pads on it because it came with bigger wheels. These are like 53 millimeter Spitfire, not the Formula 4. You can actually see there's a chunk taken out of it. I like the Formula 4s a lot. And this is the like classic shape, which I changed away from. So this next deck has the wheels that Campus Cruiser came with. They're kind of nice. These are called Acid Jelly Shots, 59 millimeter 80A. This is a Crail Tap deck though, which I guess has something to do with girl as well. Um, the nose felt a little pointed for me. I kind of like the popsicle, and the tail is shaped, which I didn't mind the tail actually. This board is nice and wide. I think this is like a 9-1 maybe, and these are Indy 169, so they're really big. This is what I've been skating for a while, but I'm trying to do more technical skating. I'll bring this guy out next. This is a work in progress board. These are bare longboard trucks just from Zoomies. I actually really like them. I was surprised, so I might end up putting these on a different board. But this board I got out of the trash with those first black trucks. It's a Magneto, but I sanded it down, and I'm trying to decide if I want to like stain it or like try and fill the cracks with something that would be really cool. Yeah, this one it sits like this because I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet. But like the bear trucks, and these are probably like slime ball wheels or something. Slime balls. Um, okay. This one's cool. It's a cruiser. Um, Sector 9. The deck's really nice quality. I've enjoyed it a lot. It has a nice concave to it. Actually, it's not just flat. There are no kicktails or nose, which I wish there were. The super cool thing about this though is the Gullwing dual kingpin trucks. If you've never ridden anything like this, it's really fun. I actually don't really like regular longboard trucks anymore. The bare ones are nice, but this is so much more carvy and fun. Getting into the surfing type deal, we have a couple of surf skates here. So this is it says Triton on it. It's a Carver surf skate. Triton was like their knockoff deck, so you could still get the trucks without having to pay as big of a price because of the deck quality. But these are, I believe, they're the CX, which is like surf skate, but it's not. It kind of snaps more. It doesn't like hang out, if that makes sense. If you know anything about the surf skates, sometimes like the truck will stay and you have to use your body motion to get it back to center, but this one kind of snaps back to center. So this one's super short. This is like a short board. You can almost do like burnouts on it or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, surf skating is really cool to try if you've never tried that. This is a different version of, so it's a longboard setup, obviously. I just got the longboard off of Amazon, the whole thing, Magneto Complete, but it has the waterborne surf skate adapter on it. So this is one where your body just pushes it back to center more so, and this is a lot. And then the back is, it's just essentially like a riser pad, but with extra bushings so that you can tip into the carve more. But yeah, this thing's super fun too. Both the surf skates, if you're in the right spot, you can leave the house and never touch the ground because you just carve the whole time for momentum. I'll probably show these off a little more outside in the future. And here we got the daily driver. We have 8.75 BBS blank deck. I got Thunder 151 trucks on here, and they were 54 and like 93 Duro Spitfire Formula 4. They're like Reynolds soft sliders or something. I'm not too sure. I might go for a little more shaped wheel next time, but I don't mind this. I don't really see the benefit to going smaller besides lighter, but um, yeah, I switched when I downsized my trucks from I went from Indies to Thunders, and I have really enjoyed these. There is a certain turn to it, like you can feel it and it'll like pinch, but it'll go, and then I don't know. Some people talk about wheel bite. I don't feel like I get it unless it's something I wasn't supposed to land anyways. This deck, the BBS Blank, I definitely highly recommend it. It's 8.75 wide. It's got like a 14.75 wheelbase, and the total length is like 32.62, but that might be flipped. It might be a 14.62 and the length is 32.75. But either way, it's a little bit longer, which is good because I'm taller. And yeah, big fan of this. I like doing my own artwork on it on the bottom, so that's why I like to get the blanks. And it's the same quality of board. So near and dear there. Oh, I did want to talk about. I had tried this Powell Peralta. It was like their Christmas. What they call it? Like rat bones or rat pack bones. Um, just the regular, not the flight deck. And it was a 15-inch wheelbase. That's why I was intrigued to try it. 15-inch wheelbase, 33 inches long, 8.75 deck. I really liked it. It felt so much roomier actually than this, even though they're both 8.75s and their wheelbases are very close and their lengths are very close, but this one just it felt roomier. I think what it is the BBS concave is just a tiny bit steeper, I would say. And the shape that they did this with, I think it was called like a K21 or something, but it's made for a smaller size board, and they kind of just elongated the shape, and it made the tail kind of weird and the nose kind of weird. I almost felt like I just couldn't. I would just miss the nose or just slide off, or it felt like I was just sliding on a board instead of something that was shaped. But I think I'll try and skate it again in the future, or maybe I'll put some big wheels on it, and I don't know, maybe the bear, I don't know. But I liked the board a lot. It just kind of didn't work with me. But maybe, yeah, we'll see. So that is all the skateboards. Just have a couple bonus here. This is my stepdad sent me this. This is like a old skimboard surf style. I think it's just wood, and it's just got a nice shiny coating on it. But this thing's tiny, and then this is like the first skimboard I learned how to skimboard on. Just the, what do you call it, souvenir shop foam top. Feels like a pool noodle. So much fun. And then I finally upgraded to I think it was called like DB skimboards. I think they're out in Washington. And this is like their wooden entry level, almost flatland skimboard. And then I just got the tail pad and this EVA foam and put that on myself. It's really fun. It's just probably a tiny bit too small for me. I do want to try making a skimboard again in the future. I did once, but it got waterlogged. I think I used too big and not. I used like 3-ply plywood probably, but I might see if I can find some marine plywood or like more ply, whatever. um, and yeah, that's something on the radar, but that's fun. I also have a couple of fiberglass skimboards, but I still gotta get more comfortable with those. But yeah, that's the board members that we got. Definitely so much joy and happiness in this group here. But yeah, everybody has something about them that I really enjoy. I mean, this cruiser so great. Just go out, no thoughts. You're just cruising around. Surf skates are fun. If you got 20 feet of asphalt in the parking lot, you can just have the best time. Just doing figure eights, circles, little like burnout type things, what have you. And then of course just kind of like a oversized skateboard for if you want to be a little more technical than the cruiser here. And then this is pretty much a piece of art at this point. And then we got just a couple of Frankenstein boards, and then the daily driver, wherever I even set that. But yeah. Next, oh yeah, it's down here. Anywho, next video I got coming, we have 5 decks that are in a box and some new trucks I'm gonna try out on those decks. So definitely watch that unboxing, and we can have some combos about that.